we decided that since we forgot to last time, we were going to show you how we started our tomatoes off on our little trellising system this year. We're doing kind of a Florida weave combined with a tie-on trellis method because we didn't really know what we were doing at the beginning of the season. So what we have here is just a string that I tied from one T-post to the other and got it as tight as I could. And then we got some of this green stretchy tomato tape from the big box store, and we have just been coming through pruning up the bottom leaves and then tying the tomato to the string, which I feel like we should mention. We started these tomatoes from the suckers that we pulled off of our bigger plants over here. We did not label what tomatoes we pulled them off of, but they did come from our yard. We're bad with labels. If you listen to me through any of our garden walks, you'll hear me mention many times how labels have gone missing or gotten mixed up. So we've had several surprises now that the fruit's actually been ripening. So notice how I left the tie kind of loose to give the stem plenty of room to grow. And then we're going to come on down. This one is not really ready to be tied up, but here in a couple of days he will be, and we'll come out and we'll just do the same thing for him. But I wanted to show you how we sucker it and how we take off the leaves that are actually touching the ground. And just snap those right off, nice and easy. The suckers, if you come up the main vine, you have your leaves, and out of the armpit is your sucker. This is what we had waited till they were a little bit bigger and made these plants out of here. So once again, you have your leaves up the main vine, and the armpit right here is your sucker. And that's what you pull off to keep your tomato single stemmed, so you don't bush out and have a mess like we do over in the cherry bed. And this guy is still too young to have any suckers on him. But that is basically how we have done all of our tomatoes. And as you see, we just do another line up for every tomato, or for every foot and a half or so, and just keep tying them. After that, we come in with a little bit of granular food, which hopefully within the next year or two, it'll just be compost that we're making. You mix it right in the top, and then when I'm done with all of the tomatoes, if it's not going to rain anytime soon, sometimes I'll come in with the hose and water it in briefly in between waterings. And there you have it. That's how we've been trellising and pruning our tomatoes this year. Next round started.